Disappeared as well. Yeah. That revolution, yeah, of course, because I hear that. That's acceptance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or ownership of ownership of. What's it again?
You know, for me, it's like every
accountability. Yeah, that's the word.
person has a responsibility, and you have to just do your small bit. If it just means you and your little family, then you do the right thing. If it means you and you can reach out to a few people more extra, you do that thing. If it's you and a group of people like us coming together, you do that thing. But what it is when people even just want to start blaming or saying it's something else or this is the fault of that, now then forget it, because that's not how it is now. We have to take accountability for what we can control. You have to deal with it. You have to be the one in control, the one in charge, and you can't let no one dictate to you what the narrative is. That's what's happening. You know, even now, when people think of knife crime and when they think of gangs, they think of young black men. That's not the case. The actual case is that's what they push out in the media, and that's what people see, and you can't blame them for thinking that, because that's what they see all day, every day. You know, the only music that gets put out that is of our genre nowadays is of a violent, content. When really, there's so many other versions of it, but that's the only one that gets the radio. That's the only one that gets played. It's the only one that sells, because that's the one they're pushing out. Look at the time in the 90s. Music was of a different ilk. It was actually healing us. It was a place where people were able to release. It was a place for even people to learn. But now, all they're learning is a pure negative. You think they don't know how impactful and influential the music is? That's the reason why they took it over. That's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. So it's down to us to, when we're hearing them tunes, not just get taken by the fat rhythm that's going on, but telling you, did you hear what they said?
Yeah, that's what I did with my daughter.
Correct, does it?
I did that with my daughter when she was 3-4 years old, bro.
Ras.
Nah, we're just talking about.
Hey, Ras. We're talking about criminology into revolutionary.
Food, man. You went all this time just to get some food.
Nah, I went to get some.
Yeah, criminality to revolutionary.
Yeah, so I say Malcolm X is the best example of that.
No, but we're kind of...
Because if it wasn't for prison, we wouldn't have Malcolm X. And if it wasn't for Malcolm X, we wouldn't have Black Panther Party.
But then are we saying that...
That's mad, isn't it?
We have to get pushed to that extreme before we start doing the right thing? Is that what we're saying? We know the community
I
already.
didn't go to prison, innit?
Exactly, and neither did I. So that's what I'm trying to say. And you're doing the
but
thing.
prison isn't the end of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying for the man in jail right now, that don't have to be
which is
a story.
okay,
you can come out and you can be more influential than Lee and Book.
Yeah.
Because Malcolm X,
you're saying it can be a part of it, but what you're saying is not necessary to be a part of it, because it wasn't necessary for you.
I think it's necessary to be a part of it to get to that demographic.
Yeah. You need that demographic.
You're not going to find a doctorate. Someone who's got a doctorate that's never done anything on the road, that's going to be able to go to Angel Town. But there might be a guy that done a bird that come out that can link up the guy in Angel Town to get the doctor to teach the youths on Angel Town how to stop.
But that could also be done from someone from N, someone who knows the people, someone who's in the community.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have to be criminalised and come and do it. But it probably has a...
Only in that area. Only in the area of criminality.
Okay.
In the area of reforming criminality. That's the only area of the revolution.
Yeah.
That I'd say that's the way.
So someone who can say, I've lived this, it's lived experience.
That's the warrior class.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. The rebellious. A lot of people have this energy of revolutionary, but they might not be rebellious. They can contribute, but they might not be the soldiers that are actually gonna do the sacrificial stuff that we're gonna need to have if there is an attack on us. Yeah. You get it? Because the same way that they don't feel like the society or the government is quick to shoot, gun down, man down. What is it like? Is it double standard or something that where what they can gun man down and there should be no retaliation of the same force? I don't feel that's logic.
Yeah.
That's not, and that's not
let
human.
Let them do what they want kind of type of thing, and
that's not humane. I do believe that instead of using a gun and a knife against each other, for the right course, if it's self-defense or whatever, it should be rightly sold. If it's rightly sold to use against the police, rightly sold.
Yeah,
rightly sold.
Let's give an example. George Floyd.
Yeah.
That knee's on the neck.
Yeah.
Someone kick the face off.
Yeah.
You can see the man can't breathe in it.
Facts.
If I gotta do a bird for that, I'll do the bird.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
It was the guy who shot the young child, the Skittles. Yeah, these sweets.
The guy who killed Trayvon Martin, Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Where's that? UK?
US. I'll be 100% happy if I heard someone just lick off his head back. And I'm sure most people will be like, yeah, they'll be happy. And then people would actually try and change that narrative. Focus.
Nah.
It might be. No.
Hey, H, Ford Focus. Have you got a Ford Focus out there? Yeah, I think calling you.
I'll move it to you if you want, you know.
Yeah, let's go out
Just
there.
you move it and then come back into the space.
Yeah, so yeah, let me make that point clear though. Because the thing is, it seems like it's alien when we talk like this, but man can have conversations of how man lick down man, chef man up.
Yeah.
Those conversations are on podcasts and on the media.
Yeah, man. But they won't talk about.
But when
enemy.
it comes to a retaliation against the police or something, that conversation never gets brought up.
But the society
Well,
tells
I really
you.
know because even in general, the chatting about, even when we got people with each other, the man that's chatting online about it, he's normally a waste man. And 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole phase when we were doing the lockdown, when the man they were doing with the dual artists, they were doing the lives again, and they realised they stopped doing it. Why do you think they stopped doing it? Because they realised that this is making man look sneaky.
Yeah, man. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think there's that element as well. Is in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, there's that element. Is in. Yeah, if man's really, even that's not the agenda. If man's really smoky, the smoky's done. Ain't
not
even gonna be on a poddy.
talk about,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're in America right now, stacking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the bush. They're in the bush somewhere doing some guerrilla warfare right now.
Yeah, but it's a question mark on that though, because conversations like that can't enlighten people with information unless we talk about it.
Yeah.
That's like rap music. We can't talk about brutality on the police and what's going on in the streets if we don't talk about it or put it in the record for people to listen.
Yeah.
They hear it. And another thing, there have been a lot of rebellious stand-up men that have stood upon men's and audience and talked about revolutionary stuff. You get it, Ras? So I think there's an element of people that just chat for the sake of chatting, and really people that talk because they actually stand on what they talk about. So we need
I'm
to
gonna say their name, but someone we mentioned earlier,
yeah.
they were talking about violence. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
And my issue with that was, you're going to incite someone to do something
Yeah.
that you're not willing to do.
Yeah.
And that's my issue most times, even sometimes with my man.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're not going to go
Yeah.
outside and lick down no one and do a bird.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
smarter than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes a lot of the people that are doing the talking, sometimes they're calling so broke.
Yeah.
They send in man to
advocate.
aggravate man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even sometimes. I've hard evidence that man coming into groups and doing that are part of some other agenda. Being paid by other people to come and do that.
Infiltration.
Facts, even up until as recent as the group that we're
part of
organised now.
Mad.
Facts.
Right,
Facts. I say now, they can look at my face and know I'm telling the truth.
Real infiltrators.
And I look in their face and tell them the truth.
No.
But you know what it is though?
I know this thing.
But you know what it is?
No one can't tell me nothing. But then at the same time, I know half of it is us. Half of it is us, our discipline, our consistency.
That's what enables it.
Our self-esteem, our belief that we can actually make a change. Like, that's half of it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think that sample is great, that it has to be a little bit more projected. Again, like the George Floyd, catching a popo on the knee of a brother, stopping him from breathing.
Yeah,
What's it? It has to be.
Yeah, 100%.
It has to be.
If a police officer ever imposing someone's life,
It's your duty, my duty,
to document,
yeah, okay,
make it known on camera, for court, because you're gonna be in court over this.
Yeah.
I believe this man is going to, you can't breathe.
Murder.
I believe he's going to kill the man, so I'm going to restrain the officer. I'm getting him in the same lock that level teaches us.
Yeah.
We hold him.
And you can do, and you that what you do.
That's a citizen's arrest. And if we film that properly, bro, we can even bust case for that. That's the baddest thing.
Bust case.
Man can bust case because you can clearly see, man hasn't tried to use excessive force. Man just
held and waited for the correct people to come and
bam.
do
And
the
that's why the
situation.
duels is important, because if there's 20 of us and the rallies want to try to do some
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta walk away, bro.
Yeah.
They don't. Trust me. They gotta walk away that day.
Like saying like the Panthers, bro, when they stood up with their shotguns.
Come on.
Boom. And then they guard off many officers.
Facts.
Now listen, would you feel that people within the group right now
Are willing.
are quote unquote not meant to be in a group?
You can't say who's meant to
Whoa,
be in the
wait.
group and
In
who's
context
not.
though, in context.
Yeah.
Because I cannot go, I think you got it a different way.
Everyone who wants to help
In context.
and be part of, you can never stop anyone
No.
from trying to.
No, you've been sent in.
Yeah, invitation, see, that's why.
As in now, so what you're trying to say is anyone that
Seems
we
like a-
might suspect or say is working for the opposition to try and thing. You never know until they show you.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say anyway.
You never know until they show you.
On camera as well.
Let me show you lot something.
It could be easy.
MI5 has a duty of care to this country. Yeah.
To the country first and
Yeah, to
foremost.
the safety, the national safety. This is a national safety. This means that every single organisation that is seen as influential
Yeah.
And
must be surveilled in some way, shape or form. That is normally through sending someone in. But there's two jobs. You have the person that's there for national security.
Yeah.
So they're just here to find out if we're trying to get the things together to put bombs, to
Yeah,
get,
guns and
yeah,
shit, yeah.
and plant a bomb and terrorism and that thing. But I guarantee there's someone in some form. They might not be in security, they might be in another, but someone of some form has been sent to
And
join
it's there now.
just to find out the agenda.
right
but,
now.
But they're not trying to do any sabotage of the organisation.
Do you
That's not their
think?
job.
Do you think?
There'll always be someone. Always. If there's a group of, put it this way, I'd say my figures would be right now, judging by the past and how we've been, 1 in 10. You got 10 people together fighting the cause. There's one of them who's there.
Informant.
Yeah.
Informer.
But the thing is, we're not gonna. They don't matter to man because
Yeah, 100%. This was
we're not trying to do any terrorism.
Yeah.
We're literally stopping you from killing you.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're literally teaching the community how to police themselves. We're not doing any form of that.
And self-defense.
So they're going back and reporting that, and it's cool.
And that's what they can do. That's what they can do.
Unless there's another thing that this would have been the Uncle Floyd's and all of them lot. There's a higher level. Now this person's not infiltrated to get intelligence. This person's infiltrated to
disrupt.
create problems.
To disrupt and
problems,
dispute.
arguments, disputes,
Yeah.
conflicts.
That's
division.
That's it. Division. That's it.
Get me?
And you'll
Come
always
speak to Ken and say, "Yo, Ken, where
Yeah,
is he?"
yeah.
You'll always spot those
Oh,
guys. You'll always spot those guys because they're the ones that always have a problem. They've always got a concern. They're not trying to solve it. They have a concern. They just want to air it and they want to be angry about that concern. But then what they want to do is make different groups.
Yeah.
That's the division.
A group
and bring
within
this
a
one
group.
saying they don't like this one.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get this lot together to say these people shouldn't be here. And they want to say we're overruling and you lot are not allowed because you're not doing the right thing. We don't agree with you. And
Or this
and
one
they
should
give
get
it away.
kicked out because he's a
As
criminal.
soon as someone starts talking about someone else being kicked out,
Cheers.
they're highly
Yeah.
suspect.
That's real.
Facts.
Yeah,
I don't
that-
care what anyone says to me. And I'll say it to any man's face. Even if they say it, I'll say it to their face. If you're saying what you want this person out, then I say, yo, so what are you here for? What are you on?
Alright, let me
what
give
do
you a question.
want to
though.
happen?
Alright. Adding to what you were saying about people that shouldn't be in there or whatnot, whatever. I don't know if you said it, but I'm just adding that. Like in the form of criminal records now, because easy have to admit I have a criminal record.
Most people
Not the
do.
only one.
Yeah, most people do.
My criminal record is carrying knives.
A lot of people
Robbery.
do. A lot of people have that. A lot of people have it.
I got friends with weapons. Firearms, all that.
So, but the thing is, it's like within, cause a lot of people will be thrown off. Because you have a criminal within a organisation that is trying to. It might seem like a contradiction.
You're not an active criminal,
No.
though.
Okay.
I'm not a gang member.
So I'll give you an example. I work in an environment where I bring. Where's Gavin? I work in an environment where I train
Gavin.
people. Gavin, where is he? Gavin. Oh, sorry. No,
yeah.
I work in an environment. Is that Leon? Oh my gosh. No, I didn't say. I work in an environment where I'm training people to get their CSS card, to get on site,
Yep.
to get jobs, to get work. You know, you work in that environment. All you need, everyone needs a CSS card.
Fact.
Even Gavin's brought me a couple of people to work and bring them in.
CSS card.
CSS card. People ain't working. People even might have a bit of mental health and that, but they're through his own evaluation, they're more than capable of getting on the site and working. Now, many of these people that come are unemployed and you usually have a criminal record. A lot of the guys you train are from prison. The fact that they turn up in the morning to come and do the training, that's going to take about 3 weeks to do, and they're there, is enough for me to know that person's changed their attitude and wants to do something with their life and earn money, support themselves, support their family. Rather than being a burden on the state and everyone else, they're trying to make money and even be paying taxpayers and help themselves and help their family. Now, there's plenty of people I even work with that judge people. They don't want no one. If someone's been done for attempted murder, or even look at murderers, rapists. We got
construction
real,
site,
real proper like criminals. You get proper ones, arsonists, and the fact that they turn up there in the morning, I don't give a damn about their past. I'm worried about what they're doing now. They've turned up 8:30 in the morning and they're ready to pick up the pen and start learning, do the test and pass the test. That means they're trying to do something about it. The same thing with someone who's trying to do something within the community. If they've come to an organisation, they don't know people and they're trying to just do the right thing, be there, meet up and try and see what they can do to help positively towards the community, that's all I need to know. I don't give a damn about their past.
I'll give you an example. You know, I wear a epitome in it, Don.
Yeah,
my brother Don.
Yeah, big dude, man. It's a proper dog. Another one who's come to the team.
Yeah,
He brought about 3 years to me.
He's a original. He's
Proper.
ITC, yeah. So that was like Ilford, Broadmead, Hackney, one of the biggest East London links, like generally. But obviously,
Excuse me.
he's got his clothing brand now. He's got his sons. And the other day, he hit me up after the G Walk.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's from Wolverhampton. He's part of the Wolverhampton Forest thing as well. He's the one that called for the man them to step. There wouldn't have really been no G Walk if it wasn't for him. You get what I'm saying? So he's hit me up saying, yo, he hasn't even hit me up. He's come to drop some epitome clothes. And his son randomly said, come on, oh yeah, what? Man, trying to get a job in construction. Bam, bam, bam. So he's tried, obviously, bam, bam,
I'm sorry,
bam.
I didn't hear. I beg, just drop it again for me.
No, I was just basically saying that Don's foundation, innit? And he's the reason why we done the G Walk, because he's the one that told the man them to have a step, you get what I'm saying? So anyway, the day after the G Walk, he comes to drop me some epitome gums. And then his son randomly, before they left, said, oh yeah, man trying to get a job in construction, but it's hard for man to get one because obviously one, age, two, previous, you get me? So obviously all these youths are coming up with the same peer pressure, going through the same things we went through. You can't even look at it no type of way. When he said that now, he said, yes, people have about 50 applications. I said, 1 minute, let me try and phone my brother Books. So I phoned what I thought to be Books' number, but it wasn't Books' number. It's rang out. Phoned it again the next day, it's rang out. Text like, phone me. Thinking, Books ain't, it's not like Books to not get back to man. Obviously, if man's busy at the time, anyway, I've gone back and realised it's not even Books' number, so I phoned Books' actual number. Boom, got through to Books, told him, yo, Don's gonna honour you, bam, bam, bam. Next thing you know, Don's telling me, yeah, got a job. This is the revolution. That is the revolution. There's a youth that's trying to go on the right path. Yeah, he's having so many building blocks in the way to him actually bringing their income. Yeah. What is that gonna do to a man except for send man back
to jail, criminality,
to a road? Yeah. So if we can do that for all, I remember blood when I was trying to come off the road and do the revolutionary thing. If someone gave me a job them times there, my life would have been a lot easier.
Let me give you a story though. Let me give you a personal story, just to show what mind frame I was in back in the day, man was broke. You know how you go?
Broke now though.
Right out, broke,
Broke now though.
Broke, and me, my Cody Acid, and another brother that was there, sitting in the corner, E6 on the square.
Yeah, I know.
And we're brass, we're like, we're like, what can we do, bro? My other brother suggested half. I'm like, oh, half. Long thing, chap house, all of that. I'm not into that. I need my money. Like before. Never, but I was in construction field. I actually, because when I was on the roads, I actually did do my plumbing. I went to college, but I was still woke. I was still actually trying to do something, but the opportunities just wasn't available at the time. But I remember being broke. I was like, nah. And you know the frustration, you know like the eager flame, the fire in your heart of needing to do something with your life, blood. It's so it burns you, blood. And then like me in the criminal lifestyle that we live, there's always the option. It's which one we're gonna pick.
Yeah, 100%.
Hard food, when I was like, I'm not in it. You know what I mean? I never been a blotter like that anyway. I've been hands-on though. So what me and my brother did that, bro. Next day, you get a car. Yeah? My boy legit car now. Well, what we did was scout banks. That's the move that we want. We scout banks and we see people that comes out with packages from the business sector in the bank.
Yeah, business now.
So not the normal man that's going there to hand in their
Business
there's a
gyro.
business sector that's in there for people with their
Business counter.
business, like retail shops and all that. They carry their, instead of I'm hiring a circle van to pick up the money, they are usually taking the envelope and etc. This is the moves that we were on back in those days. So we go in there, barefaced, blood, dressed up, button up shirts, guy in there like barefaced, camera, everything. We go in there, start asking questions like how we can join. This is the moves that we're on. And then like we usually either scout the man coming out so we can lick him when he walks out, or if he has a package that he's gonna put in, we'll lick him in the bank. Lick him in the bank, bro. Either sleeper man or snatch, whatever. That's what we were on. Bro, that occasion, I told my boy kind of nudged me on some, it was pick, the guy pulled out a pick and mix bag. Pick and mix bag. I thought it kind of like, boy, is that being? I said, no, because he's quite big. It's gonna cause some, and then we're gonna have to be a sleeper and it's a mad thing and everything. But I licked it anyway. Bam! But what he done was like yank. Gone. I made sure the door open because obviously the man's in there. I'm making sure. 100. Boom. Gone. Straight into a car. Imagine the car was facing the wrong way, bro. We had the man facing that way, back street. Man's facing back to the high street. Jumped in the car. Man had to roll. Bam. Had to drive back past the scene, bro. Bare face. My boy was like, hit the motorway, another wrong move. As soon as man hit the motorway, bust the left, hitting the motorway, guess who's behind us?
Yes.
He's like, oh no, everything's cool. But now the phone calls are getting made. Lights pull up. What? Whole chase, boom. Oh, now we're in the chase now.
I know. On
Boom,
the motorway.
helicopter, everything, yeah? Bam, my man's there swerving, hit a curve, boom.
Tire.
4 or 5 officers behind us, man stumbling. I'm in the back car, yeah? I'm in the back seat, my boy bounced out, hit with the bag, hit the roads. I was done, bro. I just stayed in, bro.
Did you get away?
Dude, my boy, no. Nope.
Yeah, but no.
Straight remanded.
How much was in there?
Coins, bro. But that's the type of lick. But like, that's the type of move that mans were on though. And it's like, it's only a perspective of a burden that the youth is having, knowing that they can't find a way to make money. It's the options that they will pick. Because I was going plumbing, I was in courses, going to bloody even going into construction sites and saying that I didn't know how to, you know what I mean, job seekers, you're handing in CVs.
You don't get nothing, right?
Man's walked to the actual site and asked if they needed work.
Yeah. If anything, all they do is put you onto an agency.
An agency,
and
so
even then they ain't gonna come back to you.
but it just shows
There's a misconception.
the levels of hunger.
Misconception, because like I think a lot of people know that they're not for office work. You know, when you're a kid, you're like,
Yeah.
man, because you don't even like cloth.
Yeah.
You're like, man, fuck working in an office. I want to work in an office and have to wear a tie and all this stuff. So you're thinking, how am I actually going to make a way when I leave school? And then you waste your couple years of free education or whatever.
That's it. Because it's up to
And then
24, it's lost, isn't it?
Then you're standing around, you fucked that up, and now you think, oh, I can't be an electrician, I can't be a plumber.
But you can.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They push in your mind. that you
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah, but
just
don't you
have
think-
to. And then the sad thing is, people learn it in pen. That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I can, like now you know.
Now I've got an
yeah.
opportunity to do it,
Yeah,
and
you
yeah.
learn it in prison. That's what's sad about it. I mean, one of my boys, he comes home on the 3rd. He's locked up before lockdown.
Yeah.
As soon as he comes out, I'm sending him to me. And I'm
you
gonna
come
be like,
straight
yeah,
to me.
like
So-
which one guy, and then after I'm gonna get him his
On
CSCS card.
yeah, but make sure he gets into a trade though. You might have to
Yeah,
go back.
definitely.
You might have to go college.
Well, the secret to it is now, and that's what I show a lot of people, is that college ain't usually a good route. The
Yeah.
best route
Yeah.
is to
Yeah.
get inside as a labourer first.
Yeah.
Get yourself, get your foot in the door, and from
Experience.
then it's easier because you've got the links and the network and the contacts to actually do something yourself. If you're really on it, they will see that you've got the energy and the drive to do something. They'll just say, yeah, boom. I tell you what, instead of just general labouring, go and labour with that electrician. Go and labour with that plumber. Now you're picking up them tools. You're learning those materials. You're learning that. Then you're so used to it that the guy you're working with gets used to you. He says, you know what? You know, he's using terminology with you. Oh yeah, I don't know what terminology say. Say go fit a pipe. What type of things would they say? Let's say you do a bend,
A half inch or
go get a half inch and fit that one over
2
there.
inch pipe,
And they tell you because they know you know.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're saying, boom, right, he knows that now. So you starts doing it.
Being
He
a
checked your work a
plumber's
couple times.
Yeah.
He said your work's all right. Now he's confident. After 2 weeks of you doing it, he's confident. 2 Tuesdays he's saying you're doing it, and you're not. All he's doing is coming in and checking your work, saying boom, because he's the one who has to sign it off. So he's just checking your work, saying it's cool. Next thing you know, you get assessors that come onto site, so you don't have to go to college. You do everything on site by video evidence,
You
by
know
little
what
small
happens?
notes.
You know what happens?
You're qualified.
In that,
Your money doubles
what
overnight.
happens- Yeah, but what happens?
Has
is
that
all
happened
the
though?
time. Bro,
It does happen.
Now,
all the
because you know
time
what
you're
is-
getting
now-
paid. You're getting paid, and then what they do, they can put you on to the course. And say,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
take the course.
Once they
I
know
agree
you're
with
going
that.
to
I
be
agree with
there,
that.
once
That's
they know,
the way.
yes,
I agree with that.
and once they know you're going to
way.
be there,
Yeah,
they will
bro.
spend that money on you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you
they will
need,
spend
but
that
you
money.
need that card. You need that
The card,
card.
Yeah.
and that's what it is. The gateway is the
MVQ.
CSCS card. Is the card is a CSCS card first before you go to the MVQ level 2 and
Yeah, yeah,
3 and
that's
4.
one way.
Yeah, once you get the CSCS card, it's the first step.
I've even got-
Yeah, and that's why the same with the SIA.
Nah, that's because I'm an electrician, yeah, but to this day I ain't got a
Got it, yeah?
CSCS card.
Bless
Yo,
you.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, come on.
Yeah, there's many. There is definitely way, but I think you know what it is.
I ain't got a
Yeah.
CSCS card because I do bare
Yeah,
domestic
as well,
and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that way, because experience first. When it comes to trade, experience over.
Save me some, yeah?
Bro.
Nah, definitely experience. Separates you from a cowboy to a proper tradesman. But like for example, let me give you an example. 'Cause I'm in that predicament now. Exact same way. But what I done is that domestic course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't
Doesn't really
qualify me
transfer
as
to
an
commercial,
MPQ.
but it gives you a good understanding though.
Yeah, give me a little
What's the
understanding. So what I
domestic
done, I
Huh?
What's
Huh?
what's it called?
domestic. It's like
Just in the normal houses, residential.
a course, so it's
They
not
have a
like an
course.
MVQ.
Yeah.
MVQ is on site. It's like a 3-year process to get a plumbing MVQ.
And it's a commercial, you'll be on a commercial site and a big building, big shopping centre, them type of buildings, big blocks of
Well,
flats.
that's
Yeah.
a commercial.
Yeah,
thing.
that's commercial.
That's
So when
commercial,
you say
that's-
domestic, it's like a little, like you're going to go and
Houses.
do small jobs by yourself in someone's
You have
house.
a qualification for that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Bro, alright. Man,
It's a
I'm
year
an electrician.
qualification.
I don't know anything about it. I man just go on site or go.
But what's the card? Let me see your card.
What you
Don't have a card.
so hold on.
bro.
So
Wait,
It's
come
a
on, sir.
qualification. Yeah, it depends, innit? It depends on the site, innit? If it's a big commercial site, then I have to go get my CSS because I actually did the application for it, but because it was a long process and I had to upload the file that I didn't complete.
forget all that. What you want to do is come and get your CSCS card, and then
How do
usually-
you do that? Cause
come to me. Just come to me. I'll book in for you. I'll come free of charge.
Card, that's-
Free of
Bro,
charge. Done.
you know how years ago I was doing that? I just said, this is long.
Nah,
bro.
man.
And that's
CSCS
the
card
thing.
It takes the course used to be 3 weeks to get it. Now it's been reduced to 1 week, bro, and it's free. You have to do the 1 week because that's what
Bro,
pays for your card.
I
You
was
know what I'm
doing- I
saying?
was in the electrician gold one.
Yeah, some of them aren't really worth the paper they're printed on. You get it and you'll do it, and then you'll go give it to someone and say
still
this is no
working,
good.
I'm working. I'm doing a school.
For commercial?
I'm doing school.
Okay.
That's commercial. A school building. Bro.
Yeah. But you might be with a small contractor.
Yeah, it's a
And they
small-
might-
that's
yeah,
what
so
I'm
you
saying,
do.
so I don't have
So it's
to do
not on it.
Yeah,
The
it's
thing
not-
is, when it's a small company, you can still work like that, and you don't need a CSCS card and all that business. Cool, fine. But to get the regular money, to get the constant jobs, and then when you finish one job, you go to the next one, you go to the
You
next
need
one,
the
you need a CSCS card.
Minimum.
Yeah, that's the minimum.
It
Bare
might
minimum. And
not
it's more
even-
to do with health and safety on site.
Yeah.
It's more to do that you're not going to walk up some scaffolding and just walk off the end because you didn't know the signs and kill yourself, and then the site's in trouble.
Yeah, see,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm domestic now, innit? So, because first of all, this domestic qualifications.
Yeah, it's an easy one. It's a quick course. It's like a fast track course.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I got in through the door through that, but I was still. It will label me as a plumber's mate, assistant. That's where it would have you as, because you're not MPQ qualified yet. But like you said, I've become that plumber. And then what happened now is these firms are paying me blue, like fittest rate.
Yeah, blue
knowing
card
that
rate.
I have a green card though.
Right.
And but the only
So
thing.
what you're saying is, just to clear
Yeah.
that, green card is a labourer's card, blue card
labor
is
card,
a
yeah.
skilled worker's card.
Yeah. But because of the name and the experience that I made, I can go back. But the only thing is, when it comes to agency now, they want to see blue card.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you'd have to prove that you got the blue card.
You have to.
But and to only get the blue card, you have to have an MVQ level 3.
Yeah. So there's ways around it because I'm good right now. I ain't been out of work for 8 years.
Yeah. And
But it's because of the graph that he just explained to you. But I don't have a blue card. I had the blue card because I was course on the firm put me onto a gas course, which had me gas safe.
Yeah, but that runs out
That
after a certain
ran
amount
out.
of time.
So now,
That's
right
it.
now,
And then it
Easy's
goes,
on Easy's on blue card, but the green card. But Easy's graft,
It's blue card level.
is on blue card level.
100%.
But if I leave that firm with a blue firm, I will have to call back my old firm and find out people that already know who I am through my experience.
Yeah, to get that money again, to get that job again.
Yeah, to get that money again.
Yeah.
Money making scheme.
It's all
Wait,
legit, bro.
graft,
It's all
where?
legit. It's all legit. It's
You
all
know what
normal.
I'm saying? The industry.
Graft.
Yeah,
Money
you have to
making.
keep up because they change things regularly.
Yeah.
Like the CSCS card, every 5 years you have to
You
redo it.
see my thing is because my thing is more personal, like recommendations. I work for people and they know they're agents and they know people who got
Yeah.
properties and
Yeah.
I call them,
Yeah,
man,
nice.
call them, man. You get me? So I'm like, bro, I can't do it, can't do that.
Yeah.
You get me, bro? It's one of those ones. And I don't have no card, bro. Just the electrical
God is
qualification I did.
simple, man. It's literally common sense. It's like, why do you convert electricity to so it goes down to 110? Convert.
You need it.
Like, you know the converters for
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
They'll tell you about stuff like why is that? Why wouldn't why?
sis.
You know like the blue one is the blue one, the black one. Yeah, it's all health and safety. Why wouldn't you touch electrical
So you know what?
with wet hands?
I think the new course that I went on here, it had all of that incorporated. Man, what I was protesting about here, that the electrical course is more health.
Yo, you're on the camera though, brother.
Sorry. More than that electrical and bear the use. Bear the use. Now doing the electrical course, while getting the electrical knowledge, and
Yeah.
bare health and safety in general.
Yeah. There's definitely ways around it though.
Introduce yourself, man. I'm even losing names.
Easy,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're just having a little conversation.
But there's many ways around it as well, still.
Yeah.
Because you can even go do another course, which is a triple S course. Like a supervisory course, you know that course, innit? Because you got the CCS course, which is a standard labour one, and you got the manager one, which is the triple S, STS or something. Yeah? So that means there's a ways around it. That means that you can go on with the labourer card if you're confident and you know the managing wise. You can go do another type of CCS course, which is a triple S course, which put you on a manager level without doing the MVQ. Then you can get a black card instead of a blue card. You see what I'm saying? So there's ways around it, bro. You just have to know what you're doing. So yeah, man, it's facts.
Imagine working all these years like no card.
But remember, this is
one.
Yeah.
Not one card, bro.
But that's all industrial though. If you're in domestic, you don't need to have a card.
But the thing is, sometimes when I will go in shops, and I will go in like, you know, special needs people, like those places where they service users.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, people with special needs and
Yeah.
they've got bare properties and they're proper like government companies, but what they do, they subcontract.
Yeah.
Subcontracted.
Yeah.
So they, like,
So, but what do you do? Like more like maintenance now, innit?
well, I can do maintenance. Sometimes I do full reinstall because they had a property that they needed to prepare.
Yeah, domestics.
So there's a whole full rewire.
Yeah, domestics. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
man was working in Westfield years ago, just before Brother Family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing bare like in gas, certain shops that I was working for my guy who had all those properties.
Okay.
Then I get there again, subcontract, self-employed.
Yeah. But was it a construction site at the time, or was it a
Westfield,
finished?
bro.
Yeah, no. But was it a construction site, or is it finished? and then
Finish, innit?
yeah, finish. Yeah. That's the way.
Sometimes it
Yeah.
depends though. It depends. Sometimes it's and then online will happen with the high vis.
Yeah, when it's too mad, when it's too
Yeah.
mad inside, when it's
Yeah,
too
that's
dangerous
what I'm
inside.
saying.
But right now,
Yeah.
I'm on a site
But never a car.
and I don't even have no high V's, hard hat or nothing.
Because I remember going to and saying, oh, do you have a car? That's with my driver's license. He's like, you got, I've got, that's the thing what happened with, you know, the qualification.
Yeah.
Same thing the other three.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because it's the personal reference, though, isn't it?
Yeah, man. It's always about it's always about who you know and what you know. But that's the end of the convo anyway.
Yeah.
Bing bang. Solution. Criminal lies. Come out of jail and they try to go for work.